Hello friends, family and other creatures of the sea, and welcome back to a high-level best of 3 between two of the best PvP players in the world. Today we have Showtime here in the top right spawning as the red Protoss player, and in the bottom left as our blue Toss, the man, the myth, the legend, the current rank 1 on Aligalak when it comes to Protoss versus Protoss. It is indeed MaxPax. As we'll have a look here at this best of 3. It's always interesting to see MaxPax play this matchup. He's about, I think, 100 elo points above Hero currently when it comes to the PvP matchup. MaxPax somewhere around 3160, while Hero stuck at 3050, something along those lines, I think it is. So a fairly big difference between the two. MaxPax has been extremely consistent in this matchup for what feels like a little over a year now. Like, the amount of games that he wins in this matchup is absolutely insane. And he just has this system. He is very good with oracles, but on top of that he also has a fantastic Phoenix versus Phoenix ability. Whenever the game gets into a Phoenix versus Phoenix type of setup, he almost always wins. And I think that is his real power, because no one wants to play Stargate versus Stargate against him, forcing people to play weird build orders with which they don't have a lot of experience, because most players in PvP end up opening up with a Stargate. So we'll have to wait and see what's actually going to end up happening here. Showtime will get the no. Wow. Okay, I thought Showtime was going to end up cancelling that Zealot there to throw down a fast Nexus. I definitely do believe that would have been worth it, but instead we see Showtime finish that Zealot. Oh, that worker. Hello, Showtime? We're asleep over here, or what is this? No unit is being constructed quite yet. We do have a third pylon on the way for both players here. We already see a bit of a difference as MaxPax opens up with a Stalker. No, ends up cancelling it and throws down the Nexus at a fairly similar timing here. Showtime throws down the third pylon as well after the Nexus. So slightly faster Nexus here for Showtime, slightly slower third pylon, and it's not going to matter too much, like half a probe difference or something like that. Well, advantageous for Showtime, of course. Neither player decides to open up with a full wall. They want the ability to run out, and we're going into one of them Phoenix games. And this is really where MaxPax shines. I'd be very, very surprised if Showtime manages to come ahead out of this Phoenix opener. MaxPax, I think, has one of the tightest build orders when it comes to this. He really understands how to play this scenario. Already has the second Stargate on the way. We'll start a third gas pretty soon from now. Yep, there we go. We see Showtime with a delayed second Stargate. Why that is, I don't know. It is possible that he wants to trick his opponent, saying, "Hey, before we get into the the real business, what I want is I want to hide the info. I don't want to show you whether I have a second Stargate. Yes, I do have a third gas, and that might indicate that I'm playing double Stargate, but it still could be a Twilight Council. There's a little bit of ambiguity there in the air." Leaving it for MaxPax to kind of guess as to what is going on. Now, MaxPax temporarily will be down a Phoenix. This is a timing that Showtime believes he can abuse. I think that is incorrect. I don't think this is a timing you really can abuse, because this Phoenix should pop out the moment the 3 Phoenixes make their way across the map. And here we go. First shot comes out of MaxPax. Let's just hope that MaxPax doesn't catch up, because I'm not even quite sure how it's possible that MaxPax manages to shoot before the Phoenix of Showtime shoots. It has something to do with the scan timing, I think is what it's called. It's like a certain variable in StarCraft 2. So so if you click on your opponent's Phoenixes, you'll shoot faster rather than just flying in range. That's the scan. I think it's the scan range, maybe. I'm not quite sure if that's the correct term here. I bet there's some Galaxy Editor nerd that can correct me, but I haven't spent enough time in the Galaxy Editor to know all of the different variables. This is another kind of a trademark of MaxPax, and that's moving across the map with Phoenixes when the Phoenix sound is completely even, or sometimes even when he's behind. He just feels so comfortable in these battles that he says, "Hey, if I can fight, I want to fight." That's exactly what he's going to be doing here. First few shots, and once again, MaxPax here coming away with a win. Yes, both players just lost the Phoenix, but Showtime also took a crap ton of damage on one of the other Phoenixes, while MaxPax Phoenixes are still completely at full health and full shield as well. 8 Phoenixes against 8 Phoenixes. The only downside here for the Danish Prince is that he lost his Zealot. Fleet Beacon is coming down for Tobias Sieber, also known as Showtime. And third bases should be going down pretty soon as well. I actually am a big fan of this pylon placement here out of the German Protoss. Just making sure that he has some vision on the edge. Wouldn't mind another pylon over here as well. That is something that MaxPax is lacking. He decided to kind of keep all of his pylons rather compact. Now, of course, has some benefits, as the moment you lose map control with this type of build, you can't just lose 5 or 6 pylons on the map. Like right now, if Showtime ever is forced back and any ground units make their way on the map, yeah, Showtime's going to be in a bit of trouble because there's just going to be a lot of free pylons to pick off. What's the actual Phoenix count? 12 for Showtime here against just 11 for MaxPax. This could be kind of dangerous. What was that? I think it was an even trade, right? Yeah, 2 against 2. This pylon is going to get taken out. This is actually somewhat of a big deal here. Any impulse crystals is about, what is it, 10 seconds? No, a solid 15, 16 seconds quicker here for Showtime. That means there's going to be a timing where these Phoenixes will be outranging MaxPax's Phoenixes. There is no battery currently being constructed anywhere. If Showtime sniffs out this timing and realizes what he has, like what type of opportunity he has, yeah, it's going to be sick. Look at this. MaxPax is just straight up attacking into this. Wants to take out that Zealot. I don't think that is quite possible. Showtime's paying attention. Here comes the Anti-Impulse Crystals. Flies in immediately. Gets the first snipe here. And taking some very good trades to start with. Anti-Impulse Crystals is about to finish up here for MaxPax as well. But a great trade here for Showtime, who's just straight up going to be winning the game here. I can't believe it. Doing the unthinkable. Taking out MaxPax in a PvP Phoenix versus Phoenix. Showtime wins game number 1 in this best of 3. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. Showtime actually proving me wrong there. I'm surprised by that, honestly. It's very rare for me to see MaxPax lose one of these Phoenix mirrors. His sense of timing and his control on the Phoenixes tends to be too good for other tosses to really fight with him. But Showtime, he's comfortable going up against him in this Phoenix versus Phoenix. If you have such an opener, do you just want to do it again, is my question. Do you want to switch it up? Do you have some tricks up your sleeve? You know, like what's the play here? What actually is the play here for Showtime? It's a good question. It's a fair question to ask. Oh. So far, just a standard 1 gate versus 1 gate. It's a beautiful map, by the way. Except for the birds. I wish there were flying critters that you could shoot out of the sky. That would be very fun. I don't think we have those. Should be possible to make. Might be a little bit ugly if there's like 12 flying in the exact same spot. But just have like a couple of like flying fish or something like that. I think it would be really sick. You can hunt them and, you know, gather their meat and feed it to the probes. Probes don't really look like units though. Like, where are the eyes? Do probes have eyes? No one really knows. I know, I don't think they have them. Would have to be down here. I don't know. Zealots definitely have eyes. No mouth though, right? Most tosses. So how do they hold this? It's not with their mouth, just in their hands. They have like tiny T-Rex hands just right next to their body. Probes are kind of idiotic, honestly. This is my feeling, my gut feeling when I think about probes. Showtime's going to be capable here of cancelling the Zealot. I'm not sure if he's going to do it. No. Once again. Wow. Does not want to get into a weird game here. He's going to be capable of getting a Nexus down here really fast, though. He doesn't even pretend like he wants a unit. Like, MaxPax here is pretending, you know, oh, I want an Adept. In reality, it's going to get cancelled. We already know that. We feel that, right? If you can cancel an Adept, get the Nexus down, that's probably a good thing for you. No, it's just going to build it right now. Okay. I dig it, I dig it. I mean, in a Stargate mirror, you still want to cancel the Adept, don't you? I don't think MaxPax ended up finishing that Stalker last time. So this is bad for MaxPax. Well, it's not necessarily bad, of course. Like, it's a decision that he makes, but this is bad economically for him because of 2 reasons. One, it's going to supply block him at 31 usually, so you need a slightly faster third pylon, and it delays your probes because of that. And also, you just need to cut some workers while you're building that Adept. This effect. So Showtime has been cutting workers as well because he needs to build this pylon. Ooh, this actually is interesting. I wonder if this is just worth it then for MaxPax. First Phoenix is out as well. Nah, it's not worth it. There's a full wall. Worker count is advantageous here for Showtime. This probe is out on the map, just kind of bumming about. Fast second target. Once again, we're just going to be having some Phoenix mirrors. It is kind of interesting. I like these. I like Phoenix mirrors. I like watching them. I don't like playing them. It's too stressful. Like, when you have the observer vision, I don't think it quite translates to how stressful this is. Look at how little the vision is. You have literally, like legitimately, no vision whatsoever. You constantly need to be stacking your Phoenixes. So you're just spamming the stack button like a complete idiot. Then your opponent comes in and boom. Just like that, the game can be over. Well, it's not entirely over yet, but this looks very beneficial here for MaxPax. Look at the sense of timing there on these Phoenixes. That was ridiculous, no? He knew that the 4th Phoenix was about to show up. He knew the exact timing of that. And he moved back without seeing it. Holy crap, that was sick. I really like that move. I think that was very high tier, actually. That was very, very high tier. Next Phoenix on the way. 54 out of 54 for Max. A little bit supply blocked. Kind of sloppy. Probably was a bit stressed out there. And made some mistakes. Phoenix count is 6 against 5. It's going to be 7 against 7 soon. We might see some fights. Okay. Here comes MaxPax with the shade in. MaxPax up a Phoenix right now. One of these Phoenixes is running back home. Not quite sure why. They have no clue what's happening. Neither player has any idea what's going on. It's a beautiful game. Oh, there comes the Adept. You're so afraid right now. Lifting the Adept could be your death sentence as well. Look at this. Oh. Oh. Come on, lift the Adept. Yep. Oh, doesn't go. I thought he was going to go for it. Oh, he's going to go. First shot here for MaxPax. Second shot for MaxPax. And I think this looks pretty darn good here for the Dane, does it? Even trades, maybe? No, better trades. Okay, yeah, so I saw it correct. MaxPax losing 4 and Showtime losing 5 there. And we immediately see a difference in the unit tab. 6 against 7. God, what a life. Oh, I wish I was MaxPax sometimes when it comes to that micro. Yeah, I mean, right now you're just up a Phoenix. So every single one of these fights is just going to go the way of MaxPax once again. 9 Phoenixes remain against 1. GG gets called as MaxPax in 6 minutes and a single second manages to win this game and tie up the series. Here comes the final game of the best of 5. With 2 relatively short games. Games decided by minor errors or minor outplays. That is the way this PvP works. That's the thing here. And there's very little people that feel this confident and this comfortable in continuously playing these Phoenix Wars. Whenever I ask most Protoss players about Phoenix versus Phoenix, they tell me, it's random, I hate it, it sucks, I always lose to MaxPax. When I talk with MaxPax, he's like, oh yeah, I feel like I can consistently beat everyone in it. I'm like, alright, it must be nice. It must feel absolutely great. Yeah, I'm glad you have such a good life, MaxPax. How about you leave a little bit for the other kids as well? Moves up with the probe. Ooh, look at this. MaxPax playing, making a move here. He's faking out Showtime. So he's gonna go Cybercore. Showtime might poke up here. Not sure if Showtime wants to poke up though. Yeah, he's gonna poke up. Oh, Nexus comes down. Yeah, Showtime's there. The moment you see the probe walk back to the Nexus and you walk up, you see the extra chrono boost still up here as well. Oh, so frustrating, because right now the problem here for Showtime is Showtime will be forced, yes, forced to finish this salad, which is expensive. It's 100 minerals. Delayed Nexus. Oh, wait, no. You could cancel this. No? No cancel. All right. Straight Stargate here. Wow. I'm surprised why Showtime is so keen on finishing that salad. Like, who's heard him with a pylon block before, I want to know. It's somewhat surprising, actually. It actually is somewhat surprising to me. Huh. Okay, here comes the Nexus. Now, this is a significant delay. Alright, this is a significant delay. 47, 50, 51, 42 seconds. It's a 42 second difference here. 42 divided by 12. What would that be? Like 3.5? Something like that, right? Feels about right. Yeah. Oh no. Showtime. Oh no, getting absolutely blasted here in the early game. He was already gonna be down 3.5 probes because of the Nexus being so late. But now there's an Adept in the main base as well. The Zealot is taking a freaking beating right now. 2 workers have gone. I'm not even sure how these workers died. Oh, actually shades out? No, that was a mistake. That was a huge, huge error here. MaxPax will be delayed with the Oracle, but is getting an Oracle. Showtime will be forced to... is he forced to use the Oracle at home? I think this Adept will be capable of doing the job. No, 29 against 24 workers already. MaxPax still with that faster Next as well. Has a battery in the main base. Does he have a battery in the natural? No, but he just pulls the workers away. He says, okay, sounds really annoying for you, my friend. But, oh, good lord, please, no. Showtime isn't even going in towards the naturals. Not going to see that there's an Oracle there. He's gonna pretend like it's a Phoenix War. Oh, this is awful stuff here. This is terrible, terrible stuff. No battery done yet in the main. Second gate on the way. Is there even a Stalker out? No, there's nothing that shoots up. This Oracle is gonna fly and kill 10 more workers. There's absolutely game-ending damage here. Nothing that Showtime can do right now. This is blasted. This is blasted at a high level. Yeah. 34 to 23. Showtime is gonna try something. Says, is there something in the natural? Yep. A Phoenix, 2 Stalkers, and a battery. And that means that, well, this game should be pretty much over. Honest to God. It is completely over. What a short series for the best of 3. What was this? Like 16 minutes tops or so? Crazy stuff. And MaxPax PvP. And he gets another bunch of illegal luck points from this as well, don't forget. And he's just a point collector. That's the thing with him. I am a video collector. This was another video, and I shared it with all of you. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.